All right, in the meantime, now on to the 2008 presidential candidates. No doubt Iraq is on their radar, but their tax returns, not so much. They're defying tradition by not disclosing their income tax returns. Let's get a reaction from Alexandra Acker. She's the executive director of the Young Democrats of America. Good morning to you, Alexandra.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And joining us live in the studio, Jason Matera, the spokesman for the Young America's Foundation, which is a conservative organization. Jason, good morning to you as well.
Good morning, Steve.
Alexandra, does this make sense to you that the candidates would say, this year, we're not going to tell you how much money we made last year?
Not at all. I think all the candidates on both sides of the aisle should be disclosing their tax returns.
And in particular, Jason, look at John Edwards. Before he dove into the race, he worked at a hedge fund where he could have made a lot of money.
Well, if I were John Edwards, you better believe I would be trying to disclose my financial statements as well. Because this man constantly talks about the two Americas, the haves and the have-nots. Yet we know that he owns a $28,000 estate worth $6 million. We know that he spends $400 on haircuts. And we know that he's been dodging Medicare taxes through tax loopholes. So the guy's an absolute hypocrite. He bleeds hypocrisy. And if I were him, I'd try to stay away from releasing my financial information, too.
You know what? He makes a good point, Alexandra. Maybe it's those $400 haircuts he doesn't want people to be scrutinizing.
I don't think we should be chastising John Edwards for being successful and for living the American dream.
Oh, come on, $400 for a haircut.
Don't you think it's a little hypocrisy?
I'm not going to defend a $400 haircut, but I do think that John Edwards should be recognized for giving back through public service after he did make a tremendous amount of personal wealth. And as I said, I do think he should disclose his tax returns. I think it's to his advantage.
But we don't know how much he's giving back. That's the problem. We don't know how much he's giving back. He won't let us know any charitable
foundation. He's given
foundation.
back in time and service over many years.
Oh, yeah, time and service. That's a lot when you're a multimillionaire.
All right. Well, at least you both agreed that they should be releasing the information. Meantime, tomorrow night, Fox News Channel is going to be hosting the First in the South GOP presidential debate. Jason, what are the young people, and you're one of them, what are young people looking for in a candidate?
Two things. Someone who's going to continue economic opportunity and one who's going to take on Social Security, especially the latter with Social Security. Right now, young people are paying into a system that we know we're not going to get back. We want to invest our own money, be able to continue to take our money, not the government take our money, us reinvest our money, and also economic opportunity. Under President Bush's tax cuts, we've seen a surge, a boom in the economy. We want to encourage entrepreneurism, and that's going to happen by continuing to cut taxes for young people from the bottom to the top.
Alexander, I got a feeling you probably don't, you don't have a favorite amongst the Republican candidates right now, but generally, what are people in your organization looking for in our next leader?
I think young people across the board, I'm going to disagree with Jason here on what issues are going to motivate young people in 2008. I do think economic opportunity is absolutely a top priority for young people. However, I don't think that they're wanting the Bush tax cuts to be extended. I think that young people have been hit very hard by this economy. Young people have been hit very hard by this economy. And I think that young people are looking for a candidate who inspires them and who can get us out of this debacle in Iraq.
It always goes back to Iraq. Listen, young people want to have lower taxes. Every American wants. Young people are no different.
Wants lower taxes.
And the Bush taxes, from the bottom to the top gives us lower taxes. You want to roll out the hugest tax increase in American history by not affirming the Bush taxes? We're going to totally have no part of that, Alexandra. You have to get with the program, get out of La La Land. Excuse me?
The Bush tax cuts did not help our age group, Jason.
What are you talking about?
It
saved our age group $2,000, the average American person.
And you know what? It undoubtedly helped their parents, your parents.
8 million new jobs, lowest unemployment. Oh, gee, I don't know how.
Alexandra Acker and Jason Matera, we thank you both for joining us on this Monday morning.
Thank you.